Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, before we crack on with this week's video, I want to let you know about a new incentive that I've just introduced today. So as of the 10th of August 2022, you can pay to join the Sambora trading community by 2 installments. Okay, it makes no difference to me, but I know that it's a big help to people out there that are looking to join some form of trading community, and it makes life easier, a little bit better for you guys. You know, this is what it's all about, the word community. The word community means that people help each other, and that's what my trading community is all about. It's about integrating, engaging, and people helping each other. Okay, so, and anyway, that's the new incentive. As I said, you know, I get nothing out of it, but the students do. Okay, now that's important. It's important to help people, to give back. It makes me feel better as well that I'm helping people, not just by being their mentor, but actually giving them an opportunity to get in, you know, with 2 installments. It's going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference. You know, I've had many messages over the years, you know, students saying that they couldn't quite afford to get the lump sum together. You know, people with large families. So this is a help for you guys to get into my community without having to put up that one lump sum. Listen, it's £300. £300 can be a lot of money, you know, to somebody in a certain financial situation. That's what it is. Let's move forward. Listen guys, the market at the moment on the opens is extremely volatile. We're seeing huge spikes, huge pullbacks, massive rejections to the resistance level as well as the support level. It's very, very important that you tweak your approach. When the market changes, you have to. If you don't do this, you're going to get stuck behind. You cannot stay stagnant. You have to evolve. Now, the overall approach and overall strategy, we've not changed that, but we have tweaked it slightly. We're being a little bit more cautious on the opens at the moment because of these big moves. We're seeing big moves. We're having to go in just a little bit later. Now, what that means is we're actually minimizing the risk by going in just a little bit later, because when you're too trigger happy just to get in, you're going to be high negative net, you're going to take the loss, you've been faked out. It's all about being patient. And listen, sometimes the best trade is no trade. So if you've not placed a trade because you weren't comfortable with the setup, you've not lost anything. You've not lost anything. But it's a big difference if you go in and risk it and then you take a loss, a big loss. Okay, so very important to understand and identify. And listen, that's the wonderful thing about my community, is that on the live commentary, you have the most up-to-date information, the most up-to-date data on the stock market. So when it changes slightly, or if it changes quite a lot, you know, I instantly identify it and we tweak the strategy. Okay, now I can do this very quickly because I've been in the stock market for years now. So it's easy for me to see and identify when we have to tweak the strategy. And the students are told then and there. So, you know, it's pretty instant. You know, there's no going on for days and weeks wondering what's going on with this. We identify it immediately. All the students are told and we tweak the approach just very slightly, okay? So this is another fantastic trade, another intraday trade. Listen guys, there's some of you out there that's a week's wages. You know, for me back in the day when I was working a full-time job, that was more than a week's wages, okay? More than a week's wages. So this is the possibilities that are out there once you get educated, once you put the time in. Okay, so let's crack on with the video. Another beautiful intraday trade on the Dow Jones on the US Open. Okay, so I'm just going to take a long position here. Just literally came back from a run, out of the shower, opened the platform. I think this could be a good intraday trade actually. I mean, I've missed the boat a little bit. I'm a little bit late to the party, but I'm confident that we'll get a profitable trade here. So I'm going to hold this for now, and we shall come back in a while. You can see there it's hit a major support level and being rejected a number of times. So as I said, I am a little bit late to the party, but I do believe this will be a profitable trade, so we shall come back in a while and see how we get on with this one. Right, okay. So 700 odd euro. I knew I had to. I mean, look at the size of the rejection on that candle alone. You know what I mean? Like about 60% of that is just one big rejection. So yeah, I had to. I mean, I've been in this position now for hours. So 11 o'clock, I opened it. So it's 3 hours. I don't really hold positions for that long very often, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to take that now. You know, it's 700. Yeah, let's just take that. Yeah. So listen, it was a long trade. I don't usually trade for as long as that. Normally, you know, obviously when I'm scalping, I'm in and out in seconds. But even normal intradays, I couldn't even tell you the last time I held a position for 3 hours. A long time that was. But you can see there. Look, that's the reason that I entered it. You know, you can see it had tested that support level a number of times. Yeah. And you can see by this candle, look at the size of the rejection on that candle. Basically 50-60% of that candle is one massive big rejection. I did go into the red a few times when I was holding that position, but I held it because I was confident. Because again, if you actually look, I mean, if you look at where it was this morning, look, just continually sold off. Yeah. So I knew that I had to recover. And listen, at the end of the day, if I was wrong, I'd have taken the loss. But as I said before, you know, I was confident with the trade, you know, and it did operate in this tight range. And listen, when it operates in a tight range for a long period of time, what that tells you is that there's going to be a big breakout. So the longer the consolidation period, i.e. when it operates in this tighter range, you know, you're going to get a significant breakout. Okay, and my thinking was, because there'd been a significant sell-off, that breakout had to be to the bullish side, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, so it was a very good trade. It was a long trade. I don't usually hold trades for that long or hold positions for that long. So, but it was a good trade, and this is the types of things, guys, that I look out for. Throughout the course of the day, I keep my eye on the chart. It's always opened. I don't always jump in and take the trade, but if the setup is correct, I'll take the trade. And in this case, the setup was correct. Look, that's the telltale sign there. Look at the size of that rejection. So good trade. Very happy with that. Okay, guys, there you have it. A week's wages on one trade. This is how powerful the opportunities and possibilities are in the stock market. You guys are asking me what broker I'm using now, so the link is in the description. It is TradeView, good broker. They also have an Instagram page, so check it out. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this week's video. I think next week I might do a review of my new broker, TradeView. Check them out, link is in the description. See you again very soon for more videos.